In this video, I'm going to show our parents and guardians and families how to access their students' progress report using Canvas. To get started, we're going to open up Google Chrome on our iPad. And we're going to log in to Clever. We'll go to clever.com. We're going to choose to log in as our student. And if it's your first time to log in, you may have to search for your school district. Just type in Lauderdale and select it. And you're going to put in the student's 9-digit number for both the username as well as the password. Once you have successfully logged in to the student's Clever account, we are going to press and hold on the Canvas icon. So point your finger and press and hold, and we're going to choose Open in a new tab. And you'll notice a new tab is now available for us in the top right-hand corner of our screen. We're going to go ahead and click on that and then go into our student's class. Once you get to your student's Canvas dashboard, we're going to go into their class. More often than not, all of kindergarten, first, and second grade have chosen to use the attendance period to report information to your students. If you have another class showing or you're not sure which class to go into, please ask your classroom teacher. We're going to go into our course. And we're going to choose Grades in the left-hand menu. By default, all grades are shown in the time period for the current set of 9 weeks. So we're going to choose to show all grading periods and click Apply. Once you click Apply, you'll notice all of the assignments that have been assigned to your student. And we're going to search for the ones that read Standards, the subject, and the current year. For kindergarten, there are 2, one for ELA and one for math. First and second grade, you'll have the same as well. To the right-hand side of the assignment, you'll notice the rubric clipboard icon. You can go ahead and select that. And this is where you will be able to see how your student is doing with each of their standards. For example, this student for standard RFK1D would have been administered in the first 9 weeks. Parents and guardians can click on that description to read more about that standard and how the teacher assessed that standard for your student. You'll also be able to see the rating that your teacher gave to your student. Mastered is going to show in green for kindergarten, or not mastered would show here on the right-hand side in purple. You can read additional details for that particular standard, as well as any comments that may have been added by the teacher. Please note that comments are optional, and if you have questions about what the rating or the comments may be, please feel free to touch base with your classroom teacher. You'll also notice that all of the standards are listed on this rubric, and each standard is assigned to a particular 9 weeks. So for example, RFK2B will not be assessed until the second 9 weeks. For that reason, this standard does not have a rating or any comments. But at any time, you can come in and check to see if your teacher has provided feedback once that second 9 weeks has arrived. So you will have a running total of all standards for your student throughout the duration of their grade. So that was our ELA. I can click that clipboard again to minimize it. And now I can go and check on my student's math. Again, I'll use that little rubric clipboard to the right. And I can see my student's grade for the math standards, as well as the rating that was assigned by my teacher. For example, the first standard, KCC1, should have been evaluated as part of our first 9 weeks, and I as the student have received a not mastered yet. My teacher may have given me any optional comments about that standard. And I've also received feedback on 2 other standards, both in the first 9 weeks. If you have any questions about how to access this information, please feel free to touch base and let us know if you need any help. Again, you'll get to this through your student's Canvas account, and we will find their standards there listed.